we're gonna start a little early. How long does this song have left? Too long. Hello, hello. Can I get away with moving the chat? I decided to do a download. Also. Sorry, I had to cough. There's two things I need to do. First, change the volume output. And second, I'll go with like 50. Then I'll turn it up for you guys over here. There we go. And, I guess Agon. I forgot I'm not actually logged in here yet. Okay. And cool. So, see, similar skill is false. Gonna say allow. Cool. Okay, we're gonna go to play. Oh, there we go. And, play. Alright, I'm gonna play the King Pawn's opening. Threaten. Ah. So no, that would be a bad idea. Let's go there. That way I have, one bishop freed. Really? I don't want to move my knight there. Okay. Oh. Don't aimlessly check. That doesn't work out for you. I had a feeling you were gonna go there. Now you're down a oops. Now you're down a queen and a bishop, and I'm only down a couple of pawns. Not even that. Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Game was abandoned, that's fine. We'll go with a new 10-minute. Look at they start this time. We're gonna go threaten the knight right away. Oh. That's an interesting turn of events. I can't go there. Okay. That's watching you, so I don't want to block it. Let's go right there. And then... that piece is hanging. I should probably... I'll take it. Oh, and now that piece is permanently hanging. Yeah, I see. If I want to move this here to attack that, I have to get these two to move. So the clear an obvious thing to do is to attack that, so you could take my knight, or you could take my bishop for a trade. Now, I'm okay with doing this because even if it is just pawns... Oh wait, no, I'm down a piece right now. The queens are having a staring contest. Hello? See, once that moves, this is now hanging. Which, I mean, if you want to let it go that way, I guess. Ah, okay. I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. That was a bit of a misclick. Ah, okay, that blundered it. That's fine. I need this to go free, so... That would be kind of pointless. You wouldn't want to lose your knight, right? That forces you to take that out. Okay. Now I'm just gonna directly threaten you. Victory. Now, if you check me aimlessly, I'm just gonna take you out. If you check me there, maybe you're safe then. Okay, you're going for aimless checkmates. Now you can't do it without losing a rook. And I could just then advance forward. Or you do that. You keep aimlessly checking me. And you're gonna realize that all it's gonna do is hurt your run in the end. Because now you can defend that, but I can go for that. So, So now you're defending your pieces. Good. This piece is no longer defended. See? And if you move that down, I'm just gonna go back. So that's just gonna result in a stalemate. My suggestion is just stop checking if you're not gonna go anywhere with it. But I was gonna say, I think that might have been a checkmate. Because, no, yeah, that would have been a checkmate. Also, I actually should have taken that rook. That's fine. Rook for a rook. How about that? I'm down pieces, so I definitely should not have done that. But, hello, hello. I'm in a bad position. The best thing I could do is try and go for a stalemate here, I want to say. I think I'd rather get a stalemate than a loss, if I'm being honest. Your move could be there, but then I can go up any direction there, and then once you move your king anywhere else, you can't check me again after that, so I'll take that. But if you move it there, I'll probably go down and take that. So I kind of want you to move here, but we'll see what happens. Be a very dumb move to move right there. Or I could try to win by time. Because if I move fast enough and I don't get checkmate, or if he doesn't checkmate me, I guess I should say, if they don't checkmate me. Wait. Why am I in the 300s range? I'm not that good. I'm 348. I want to say it's cheating until after the game. And you did the worst possible move. But I will go over it after the game if you want me to. Probably not reviewing it because, as you could tell by the free trial button over here, not exactly premium. Okay. I want to go here so I can take that or go up there to take that. As many pieces as I can get out, I'm going to get out. Because, again, even if you don't win, a stalemate is still better than a loss. And if I take out their pawns, they don't really have a chance. But I have to watch out for them advancing. Okay. You're taking a little bit to think. I'll take the time running out. Now you have to play faster, and I still have time to think. Oh, that was a smart move, because now I can't go up. And that's still an issue. I can't attack these, because that's watching that, and that's watching that. So I guess we'll go down one? Not very long. I wouldn't say my total time overall is less than a day worth of time. Aha. Okay. If I can get over there fast enough. Yeah, I'm not that great at it. I have to reach you before you get below that knight. Perfect. I think at this rank, getting help from a higher rank is somewhat equivalent to the higher rank playing a lower rank. Now, talking about a game after the game, that's fine, but I'm gonna win by time. I win. Oh wait, no, it's a draw. Oh, by timeout versus insufficient material. So it's a draw if I have better material. Okay. Okay. Would you like me to go into the analysis then? Which... it's quite easy. Yeah. That's why I kept playing for a stalemate. Because stalemates are better than a loss, even if it's not a win. In my opinion, at least. But they started with the queen's opening. I went with knight c6 because now the queen's hanging. Typically, if I am first, I'll start with the king's opening. But if I'm second, it really depends on what white plays. If white plays queen's opening to d4, I'll pull the knight up and threaten it. If they do the king's opening, I'll pull the knight up and threaten that one. There we go. But if they pull something else like that, that's when I'll just start with a king's opening. That I would start with a queen's opening because that's targeting it. So if I'm second, it really depends on how they move first. I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I actually have very strong openings, but once I get into the mid game, I kind of fall off. Yes, chess. But they started with that, no, not that. They started with a queen's opening, so I went with whatever that word is, defense. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Then, they followed by protecting that. I threw a pawn in there. Yeah, I actually played that one once before. I'm pretty sure I lost it that match. But, the reason I moved this here is because my knight had both of those. So I figured that might force him to take that, and then I get a free pawn. For it's kind of like a pawn for a pawn trade. They can play... Yeah, actually. Oh wait, that was wrong. The funny story is that's exactly what they did. They played Yeah, they played d5. So I decided I'd advance my knight. I was thinking about going for that, but that was a little bit too well protected. So I wasn't able to go for that. That's why I wanted to move this out of the way. But moving that out of the way kind of took a little bit more pieces than I wanted it to, I should say. And they also went with that, which is protecting their white piece. I didn't even see that until now. So I now know why they did that. I actually could have did something like that if that piece moved, or something like that, but instead okay, so they can attack my knight with a3 or c3. That's the wrong side. Yeah. Actually, I moved my knight out. I moved that up. It kind of took a while for them to get to that. I'm pretty sure I went... Yeah, I did that because I didn't want to trap my queen. But I think that gave them the advantage because I just saw that bar go all the way down. Yeah, I definitely could have done that sooner. But I could still defend the knight from f8, so I left it there because of that. Yes, they took that pawn, which I think while I was there, I said was hanging, and I never fixed it. That kinda took a lot of my pieces out. Because this got a little annoying, especially when I moved this up and then this over. That just gave them free territory to get a check fork. I did advance that up. I don't... Oh, yeah. And then... that... I don't know why I put that there. That was kind of like a very easy trap, a very beginner level trap. I don't think that was a good move. But now they finally get to threatening my knight with a3. So I took their bishop, a bishop for a knight, and they took my bishop instead of taking my knight. What I don't see is why they didn't move that down, that, and then that down to threaten the horse more. Because even if I have that there, they have 3 different things that could have attacked it. Okay, so checks, captures, then threats. Got it. I remember wanting to move my bishop up here for the check, but this pawn here, there were too many pawns. The area was a little bit too crazy. And yeah, he still had this, which he does use in the future. Unbeknownst to me, because I thought he was going here, but he was actually going for that. And I didn't realize that until it was too late. That's a check. I just had to worry about the queen. And, I know some of them. I know if I go, like, queen here, and then they somehow get... We'll just try and... Can I get this knight to face that? We'll move this out of the way for the sake of, example. Because this isn't how the game actually went. I don't think I could use that knight. Oh. I know the queen and king. Typically you'd want... If this is against the edge, you'd want the queen here. And then the king in any one of these three squares. Because that means I can't move there, 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 and that's protected by their king. It works with any wall. I do know that much. This positioning actually would have given me a higher one, but that's because I actually wasn't paying attention to any of the moves I did on either side. With the rook, I'm not too sure. A rook and a king. I think you'd have to have the king here, or not the king, yeah, the king here. It's like, say my king was in this spot right here. If you had a king here, that blocks all those, and if they had a rook here. I prefer not to play against very high ranks right now. Actually, no, that's kind of a terrible mindset. I could definitely learn by doing that. Okay, why not? Okay, that works. I'll try not to explain too much just because of, Also, this is too big. I realize you can't actually see my full screen right now. It's kind of a strange way to stream, isn't it? Alright. And... Oh. Alright, why not? I don't really care what I play as here. What did that say? Wait. Oh, how do I do that? Settings, settings, settings. Hang on, is there something I have to do right here? No. Yeah, I've never went into these. Oh. How do I change that? I'm very confused. Oh, I just clicked that. I'm apparently very blind. Okay. Your challenge does not match the member's current match settings. I'm getting an error saying the challenge does not match the member's current match settings, which is not working very well. Hang on, let's do this again. Okay. So if I hit challenge, turn off rated, right? And then play, I get this right here. It says your challenge does not match the member's current match settings. Okay, we'll try that one. I guess I'll just throw it in the chat. Hang on. That's my chess thing. Same as my Twitch thing. Do I play a 1-minute game? I'm terrible at 1-minute games. I kind of just move pieces and hope I'm fast enough. And that they're not able to get a checkmate in 1 minute. Which works fine at lower ranks. Typically. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why I can do that. Okay, they're not hanging. Not yet, anyway. Oh. Early queen advance. Typically, I don't like dealing with those. That was still not a good move. So. Oh, Alekine's defense. I, 'cause, 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 ' Okay, I see a possible check and two possible ways to attack it, as well as one way to defend it. And even at a low rank, I know a pawn for a queen's not a good trade. Uh-huh. Now my knight happens to be threatened. What do I do here? I'll just go back. What's the worst that could happen? Oh wait, I see something. Is it worth doing though? It all depends on the move. I don't know. That might not be worth it. I could also free this. That would be something. And I could also... Aha! It's the last thing I expected. Should I... It's not what I was going for. Okay, so I gotta be careful with the knight. Yeah, because I'm seeing now there's only two possible moves for the knight. But I'm also seeing... I can't move that up because that actually blocks the knight. I'll threaten that pawn right there. I know it's strange. There's a lot that the queen could do and I'm not worried about it. But I think any one piece is really worth a trade for a queen, so... That's wrong. Okay, that removes one piece I could go for. Oh, I see. I've made a fatal flaw in judgment. Why did I say learn about them? Oh, en passant, I see. I know about that move. I was worried about something completely different. I'm still worried about it, actually. Yeah, and then that kinda... We'll do that. Why? I'm making a lot of mistakes now. Because now that's threatened. That's threatened for a check. Yeah, I definitely should have retreated that. I'm not sure why I moved that forward. Threatening the pawn's not really worth a bishop. But, I'm still seeing a somewhat better move here. Because, that's undefended. And And I just have to be careful for that. Because I'm pretty sure that could become check. I'll go... No. That's a bad move. That risks a bishop. I think sometimes I see something and I play it too quickly without actually looking back at the other issues. Okay, that knight gonna go there, there. Attacking a potentially undefended pawn. That's why it's not working. And if that's taken, my only defense is now to lose my queen. So, the possibility of there and there, I think I'm going to use a rook. Except that's a little dangerous for the queen. I don't think I should trade a rook for a knight. Perhaps I should have advanced to that there now. You know what? I see what I should do here now. And I didn't even realize there's still a third piece protecting that pawn too. So now, if I'm listening to one of the guys I watched a bit, it's a game of numbers. 2 against 3. I did not see that at all. I focused so much on defending that I actually didn't realize that. Which... I realized I didn't actually need to move my rook down. The only reason I did is because there was still the bishop there. This is it's just gonna have to be a worthy sacrifice. That's check, isn't it? No. No. That's a check not worth it. Also, it's on the brown square. That's not check anyway. Yeah, I looked at that wrong. Okay, that has that. No, that's not worth it. I'll leave that for now. The only there's one piece I don't have defended. And I don't want to lose my knight by moving it there because it's still watching that piece. But I should also probably protect the piece that's not protected. You know, I'm curious. I'm very curious. Okay, can't move that there. Can't move that there. That pawn is now stuck there. No, it's not. Yeah. I keep kind of looking at the wrong squares here. I guess it's because I'm rushing. I gotta stop rushing. Everything but the bishop has defense now. And this piece here, I think. But that piece is fine. Except, I mean, it's kind of fine, I guess. Oh. Protect that bishop, okay. And or protect, yeah, that protects that bishop, but now I have mine not hanging anymore. Okay, that's the one pawn I had at an unsafe location. Let's because that couldn't possibly be the next move, right? That's okay. That's a check. Yeah. Yeah, blunders, misses. Uh-oh. Okay, this time, let me actually not rush. It's a mistake I make every time I play. I'm gonna say... Let's start with the king's opening. Caro-Kann defense. I've heard that's challenging to do correctly. That's why I tend not to do it. I'll control the center here. Now that's threatened and that's protected at the same time. I know that bishop could come out at any time. So now if the bishop does go there, that's protected and that's protected. But once I take that, the bishop no longer is protected, and that is, never mind, bishop's no longer a threat. Because the bishop is now blocked. I want to say I could potentially get my own bishop out. I don't know. I think we'll further defend this piece here. Although that did just trap my knight in a little bit. I probably should have went knight to e2. But that was the wrong thing. I meant to go... Yeah, I rushed it again. It happens. Aha. I see. But then that. So, or that. That works too. Gonna threaten that queen. Can't take that because that's a take back. I was worried about the queen ending up here because or not there. There. Okay. If I do that, that's unprotected. That has access straight down here for a check, but I have a rook. This has access there. And if this piece is moved... No, that doesn't really do much for me. I don't know. So we'll move that up. That's not protected. Why did I do that? I didn't know what to do, so I moved a pawn. On one hand, yes, it traps it. On the other hand, that's an easy way to take it. Yeah, I was thinking of a full attack, but I was not thinking of any defense whatsoever. So, once I had the attack in mind, I rushed it, instead of thinking maybe I should have played Rook B to protect that. That could go there, there, or there. And that threatens that spot, that pawn, which is still protected by that. I'm gonna defend the queen. Not the queen. I'm gonna defend the pawn that the queen is facing. Also, my queen is kind of trapped. That's a little dangerous. But where the queen is trapped... Actually, that leads a lot of traps. I should probably free the queen. No, that's pointless. We have 10 minutes and I'm... Oh, I see. And I can't actually... Okay. Yeah. I didn't even see that until you mentioned it. That's probably why I'm ranked low. The best thing I could have done was, Rook F1. I'm a little bit behind, so it's probably too late to do Rook F1, but, perhaps I should do that now. That leaves that pawn hanging, though. Wait, so either way my rook was trapped. Kind of. At least this way there's a way to defend my rook. Nope, either way my rook and my queen were trapped. Kind of. I'll sacrifice a bishop. Okay, that's pointing there, there, and there. So if I move anything in G or C1, it's a fork. If I move my queen to D2 to attack that, it could be a queen for a queen trade, but I don't want to do that. Bishop is threatened, but I mean, that might be somewhat of a worthy trade anyway. And it frees my queen for a check, if that wasn't in the way. Let's go for that. Aha. Okay. I can't move my knight, no matter what. I want to say... No. Because if I move that there, sure, that's kind of a trap. But that could move down there and check me. Actually. Yeah, no, that's fine. Because if that goes down there, that's no longer in check. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was just looking at that. That's the only reason I was willing to move my rook up here, is because I had the knight defending that spot, which both of which were insights of the queen. Oh. Okay, so that looks like it is a check. I could do various things. But, Rook H1 might be the best defense against that. That's fine. Oh. No, it's not, because now that's still a threat. Wait a minute. Let's go... possibly here. That means the only way this could check me again is in two different... or actually, never mind. You know, I should have actually moved it here. It took advantage of the fact that this is only able to touch the brown squares. And, fork. Not a good one, but a fork nonetheless. That's kind of a useless fork now. Not a very well defended fork, if I say so myself. So the first thing I need to do is see if I can defend that square, or accidentally click. That's fine too, I guess. Gotta remember which click is which. Wait. No. No, definitely not. Because that rook is still there. No. No, yeah. I don't know, I think that would take too many moves. And now that's defended. I'm not really worried about a check here because there's nothing defending it. If I don't defend that, that's mate in one move. Pretty sure. Well, that's fine, because there's a better defense. Also, that's now blocking the mate in one move, so... Oh. It's a queen target. I see. I'm not falling for it. Because if I take that, that's a problem. If I move there, that could just move, and then I'd have to attack that, and then... Okay. Okay, I guess that's fine. I move up here. It's fine, I guess. But if I move down in any direction, that almost guarantees a checkmate. So, we're gonna go up. I didn't want to block that off. Because if I were to go here, that almost guarantees. I just know any pieces that are not on brown are free from this guy here. So that's not safe. Not unless I threaten it first. Oh. Ah. I could have got that. It's fine. As soon as I had a queen and a king, I saw what I had to do. There was 1.5 seconds on the clock. 6.4 on mine. Three blunders. I probably know all of them. Ugh. That's sad. Even though you were going easy, it still feels great to get a win like that. Typically, anytime it gets to that point, it's always been a draw. I gotta check something. Wait. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay, I just had to check something. Oh. We could. I just don't know how to start a game like that. That time rush went crazy though. Oh. So, wait, you're losing a queen, a knight, and a bishop, but you can, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Instant queenside castle. I think we free the pieces. Wait. Hang on. Wrong side. That's fine. That pawn is in the way now. What will I ever do about that? I think I'll advance the pawn forward. I see something I want to try to go for. Ah, I see. Okay. I realized too late. Ah, okay. I guess that was too easy of a check. Or actually, it would have been checkmate. But I guess that was too easy. Too easy. I went too fast. I was ready, but not for the opponent side attack. Yeah, I feel like the queenside castle instantly. As soon as I freed the bishops and queen, if I could have done that sooner, I think it would have worked. Actually, I overlooked any defense possibilities there. Let's free the bishop. If I played that smarter, like I could have backed that up until that piece moved, or tried to take that piece out directly. We'll go there. It's a fork that's defended from 3 sides. I'm not gonna use that. That's a check, but that's not worth it. Because if I go there, you take that. I go there, that gets that spot taken, right? And I guess with that pawn out of the way, that spot gets taken. And I guess so does this spot. But then you have these 2 spots to move around to. And I can't do anything about that. So, I'm not gonna go for it just yet. I will free my other bishop, however. Kind of. He's not too free because he can only go up that way. I guess he could go... Yeah, that might be what I go for. I might go for that. Sure, pawn, but... rook. I'm gonna kingside castle. I see it. Yeah. I realized that because now both of these are trapped down here. I can't actually do anything about that without sacrificing a piece. And even if I do sacrifice the piece, I still can't do anything about it. But I wouldn't go up there anyway. Because really, no matter what, those two spaces are guarded. In other words, I kind of just don't see a point in going up that way anyway. I mean, I guess. I kind of want that pawn. I know, I just trapped it. It's fine. It's not under immediate threat. The rook is in a weird position to where it's also kind of trapped on the top left side of the board. But future reference, do not put pawns in front of bishops. Got it. Because that is a little bit trapped now. That's... oops. Yeah, that's true. Although I don't see any... Check, I guess. Maybe I will free the pawns. Kind of. I just don't want to waste all my pieces. Most of my pieces are on the dark square, so I definitely don't want to sacrifice that. But I'll still keep that there as a threat. Okay. There's not many pieces I can move. At all. That would be a dumb move. Because it's protected twice, I only have one. Okay. Oh. I know, I know. Also, the rook on the 7th is, kind kinda am defending it. Trying to, at least. Okay, that goes there or there. That can't really... I see. So, not under threat, but every space... Almost every space it can go. Any attacking space it can go is a threat now. Not sure exactly what to do here. I guess it's not exactly needed to have that there. Let me move this over to free some space. Because I want to move that king right there. I know. I have a plan. It was still kind of defended, so it works for a trade, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. I lose an extra piece in this case, but I guess that's kind of my fault for not seeing that. Actually, it 100% is my fault for not seeing that. That's kind of how that works. Somewhere here, there will be a trade. Oh, wow.
Done.
Okay.
What?
Oh, right. Oh. There we go. Hmm.
Stay. 15.
Okay, close enough. I'm not sure how to push the king into a corner like needed. But, that was right there. The goal would have been to push it over to... I have this on this side, so over to there. And I would have had this here? No. Here, which blocks those spaces, and then this here to block the rest of them. Which one? Okay, learn tab. End games. We're gonna look for... I'm gonna say it's called the Rookmate. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I go to checkmates. I'll go to Rookmate, and then, oh, practice. Okay. Does that force you to go up?
Because the goal is to speak with the DNA.
Okay. I can't do unlimited. That's sad. If you want, although I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It is almost 3. Let me go. The link for my Discord it should be in my Twitch, I think. I'll be a look. Username is... It should be the same as the one on chess, actually. Let me see. Oh. Yeah. Alright. I'll end the stream here, and then, yeah, you sent it. I'll end the stream here, and then I'll, have Discord open. And I'll see everyone in the next stream. Goodbye.